Hello everyone! Welcome back to our vlog where we explore our group's insights into our activities as pre-service teachers and how these activities equipped us with the skills and knowledge that we will need in becoming competent professional teachers. The focus of this vlog is on our third activity under Field Study 1 entitled Distinctness of a Learner in a Diverse Classroom. In this activity, we were tasked with observing the diversity within the classroom that lie in the learners. As such, we observed their needs, characteristics, and interests during the discussion, how they were different from one another, and what practices help in dealing with this diversity. In order for us to accomplish this activity, we had our field study observation at Bayambang National High School, specifically during Dr. Laurely Benitez's class discussion in the English subject. During our observations, we observed that her class, Grade 10 Section Lapis Lazuli, had a diverse classroom filled by diverse learners.
Ma'am Laurely was teaching about the 3 types of claims, and in order for all of her learners to comprehend the lesson, she employed multiple teaching strategies. For example, during her motivational activity, Ma'am Benitez knew that not all of her students, especially those at the back, could not read what was presented on a slide shown on the TV screen. So, in order for all of the students to know what was on it, she would ask one student to read what was on the slide and the other would listen to it. This was a great practice to show sensitivity towards her learner's situation. Another practice she employed was asking questions all throughout the lesson. She knew that some students pick up faster than others and some need more time. So, whenever a new concept is being discussed, she would relate the concepts to real-life examples so that all of her students could relate to them. She would ask them questions along the way to check if all of her students were following the pace of the discussion. Ma'am Benitez also showed sensitivity to her students' learning styles. Some of her students learned best by physically seeing what they were learning about, and so she would write or ask her students to write important notes on the board. She also made sure that she was being heard clearly all over the room. In order to stimulate and cement her students' comprehension of the lesson, she conducted multiple activities throughout the discussion.
Because of Ma'am Benitez's practice, she facilitated a collaborative and interactive learning process. The students were eager to answer her questions since she knew all of their names, which made them feel seen in the classroom. Some students were active and some were shy, but they were all comfortable during the discussion, as shown by how responsive they all could be whenever a question was asked or whenever they were asked to read what was on the slide. As future teachers, we realized that we all have the responsibility of making sure that all of our students feel cared for. We have the duty to make sure that not one of our students gets left behind and to tend to their diverse learning styles and needs. We learned through Ma'am Benitez's practice that by the simple act of calling them by their names would make them feel like they belong inside the classroom, which engages them to learn more about the subject. As future teachers, we must have keen eyes in scoping their different needs, and then we must have the flexibility to answer to those needs so that they can leave our classroom feeling valued for their differences, but also never so far apart from each other and from us, their teachers.